Hello teacups, what's brewing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here as always. Today we are going to be looking at Foodie's off-track day, what I eat in a day, because it's reasonably easy to watch. She did also do a live where, contain your shock, she was raging and I was just like, I don't feel like it. It's now been deleted. It's available on compilation channels. So let's just get into Chantal's video, shall we? So, an off-track day, and she's still using that serving plate. I really wish she wouldn't. Because if you see she served these fries, that would have been a portion of fries. So you consider how big that is and how small it looks on the plate.
Alright, so for my first meal, I'm having KFC.
I think she does say for this meal, I can't remember exactly why, but I wish instead of, well, not even instead of first meal, because she eats at weird times, I wish she'd tell us for all of them what time it is. I think she does for one of them, I can't remember if it's this one, but having that be your first meal, it just sit like a stone in your stomach. It's no wonder she has trouble getting up and doing stuff. Even someone in a much better condition than her would just feel done once they consume this.
Spicy fried chicken, 3 pieces, coleslaw, jalapeno fries.
Not really the point of this video, but that seems like a lot of coleslaw. It could be something weird with the perspective, but I'm just saying it because she is known to have 2 meals and she seems to have 2 portions of coleslaw there. So I'm not accusing her of anything, I'm just saying.
With all the jalapenos and diet soda and a wet nap, which I won't eat. So.
Oh, me sitting here thinking that was ketchup.
Are they edible? No, I'm just kidding.
I was surprised there was only one packet.
This is my first meal. I'm gonna watch Forensic Files and eat this.
Hello guys, hello.
Hi.
It is maybe like 1 in the morning.
Yeah, so she says 1 in the morning here, but she doesn't say for the previous meal. However, she has said before that her sleep schedule is such that she'll like fall asleep and nap for 6 to 8 hours and then wake up at a weird time. So I'd be interested to know how soon before was the KFC?
I have Hardee's. And it's not a big meal.
Her face when she said that, I don't know if you'll see it. Let's click back a few seconds. I've got a feeling Salah may have been the reason behind it not being a big meal, because she doesn't seem like she wanted to choose the small one. Maybe because it was the second of the day. Watch her face as she says this.
A big meal.
That kind of... It's a big burger. Oh, it's a small fry, that's why. It's very small. No, it's still a big burger. It's just a small fry. She is not pleased.
But yeah.
But yeah, I'd already had fast food once, and maybe that's a problem.
What can I do? So I got the...
You could not, but let's not go there.
original burger, whatever you want to call it.
She sounds so annoyed about it. I think there's been an argument behind the scenes when she wanted to order this, and the small meal has been a compromise.
Cheese, ketchup, lettuce, tomato, pickles.
I've eaten Harvey's before. Hardee's, I think. I've eaten Hardee's before, and it doesn't taste that bad for fast food, but when I say that burger does not look appetizing, I don't imagine the delivery process has improved it any, but still.
And a small fry. Why small?
It's small, guys. It's your second fast food meal of the day, man. Day. We don't know how many hours it's been.
And a Diet Pepsi.
Ugh, life is so hard.
Tomato ketchup.
I've got to fit into the seat on the plane for my vacation that I'm going on with my beautiful husband, and I can only have a small meal for my second fast food.
I know, you guys hate that I put my ketchup on this way.
Oh. There are lots of things I hate about this situation. That didn't even factor. Oh my. You can tell in this video, in the energy of this video, that she's kind of sulky and sort of brewing for a fight already, so it doesn't surprise me that she went off on live at all. She's just waiting for the backlash. Now, she would get backlash for anything, literally for anything. But no one forced her to come online, say, I want to eat healthier, I want to make sure I'm okay for the plane, and then show herself eating multiple terrible meals in a short period of time. Like, no one's forcing her to do that. Except herself, of course, and the fact that she wants to earn money and the fact that she will be traveling soon. So she's probably not going to get as many videos out while she does that. Or actually, maybe that's a lie. Maybe she'll get a few out when she gets there because she wants to stay in the hotel. But she wants to bank a few videos first so that she can at least have some insured income. And she knows what people are going to say. And despite the fact that she's like, I don't care, whenever she gets criticized, it only hits a nerve when it's true. She knows what she's doing to herself, and she knows that she wants it more than she fears anything else.
Whatever.
You could be a bit happier. You're on TV.
Another fast food mukbang, so I can be criticized from large, overly sized reaction channels.
If only someone wasn't holding a gun to your head, eh?
Who are my size or slightly smaller.
Do we even know what her real size is? Have we seen her without a filter recently?
Listen.
Okay.
It's not about your size only.
You're right. You're also an awful person in most regards.
I only mentioned that because clearly they're also eating
Was there not enough sauce on that?
food like this. So there's a lot of hypocrisy online.
Yes, people who eat fast food can look at you having cried on camera for years, saying you want to lose weight, having this week said, hey, I'm getting on a plane, I want to make sure it's okay, and then coming on and eating multiple fast food meals a day, saying in the title that you are off track. And then what? How dare you expect me to be on track? Don't get me wrong, it would be pretty naive at this point to expect any more from her, but it is an expectation that she put in place and she is still taking advantage of with her title. Oh, I'm off track, but how dare you criticize the fact that I'm off track? Honey, when were you on track?
People commenting on what big people eat.
Big people.
When they're big as well.
Oh, this is a throwback to her playbook. It's like, it's not me, it's everyone. Every big person. I will stand as a representative for them. People are criticizing you. You particularly.
That's my point.
Well, my point, or our point, or the audience's point is that, wow, this is a freeze frame, is that what you do and what you say don't match. Most of the time. That pause is the happiest she has looked. The satisfaction of putting that in her face.
People living in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. It's true.
Yeah, you might want to put down the brick.
If you have someone who's like super into fitness and stuff, criticizing a large person and what they eat all the time, sure.
Sure? That's never been the case. Chantal has hated most people that have ever reacted to her. She sometimes goes back and forth with one or two of them. She likes to pick one as a pet to prove, look, no, I can laugh at myself. But it's never okay to react from her perspective. It doesn't matter where you're coming from, what your lived experience is. Either you haven't experienced it, so you can't speak on it, or you have experienced it, so you shouldn't speak on it. And also, screw you guys.
They're always annoying and sanctimonious. What else do you expect? But somebody who's obese, doesn't even show themselves on camera, hasn't done a single weigh-in, and since because of their size, they're clearly eating mucho calories, just like me.
Are we back on FFG right now? This sounds a lot like the FFG line.
Hey, should we really be attacking each other?
Oh, there are many reasons to criticize Chantal. The fact that she weighs what she weighs, whatever that might be, is almost irrelevant to the point. There's obviously a big conversation around health that she brings to the channel, particularly with all our health concerns. But in the list of things that make her an absolutely heinous human, oh, it's quite low down.
Yeah, it's really good.
I mean, it's a cheeseburger. There's no way she wasn't going to like it.
I just don't understand how somebody can be so obsessed with my weigh-ins.
What?
And
When did she do a weigh-in? Did I miss that? Maybe I missed that. Did she do one on live?
make content about it forever when they don't even step on the scale publicly.
The eyes. Oh my god, you guys, react on that channel.
One eye has less makeup than the other.
No, one eye has less control over the filter.
At least
than
I
the
can
other.
say that no matter what size I am. No.
I swear to God, if she says she's a good person after this, heads will roll.
No matter what, I show myself. And I eat whatever the hell I want.
Yes, you do. No one's saying she can't eat. Well, some people are saying she can't eat whatever the hell she wants. It's her life. She can kill herself on camera if she really wants to. But it's a conversation she opened. It's a conversation she continues to cash in on. And she has been short on, not like she's made videos, she's made lives, but actual content recently. Ambi has just been blowing her out of the water. And rage is the only really consistent thing that brings the people back. Like, she needs people talking about her. It is not a coincidence that the majority of the things that she's done in the last week have been rage. She would be the first to admit she likes the attention, and attention hasn't been on her as much just recently. And like I said, she's got a trip coming. She's got to bank it.
Even with backlash.
Yeah, you don't care, right? That's what this video is about. You not caring.
Will I ever forever be able to quit fast food? I have no idea.
I do. No. I had a time where I hoped for better for her. But part of her anger here isn't just us. She's got a constant simmer for us that occasionally boils over. But the fact, like I say, it's touching the nerve. She knows that in this particular instance, she is doing exactly what she said she wouldn't do. And she's as angry at herself because she does genuinely worry about getting on that plane. And she knows this isn't going to help. And this stinks of binge. I know it's only, let's face it, she stinks of lots of things. But I know this is only one small meal. And that would be the argument. I had one small meal. But when you calculate everything she had during this time period, that is a binge. She was very clear in her aims to not eat it, which means she is not in control of eating this.
At this point, I'm so sick of diets and the cycles. I'm sick of it all.
Understandable from her perspective, because she has to deal with the fallout when she fails miserably. She does. Like, I'm not saying she doesn't, but it's something she does to herself and then expects aspats for, and that's not how that works.
The fries are good here.
Here. Like, she's out.
It's sickening.
Is the burger
Very
soothing
good.
you? I was watching this while I got ready this morning, so I'm not actually sure how far she went with it.
Most people don't eat like this in public.
Wipe your mouth, darling.
I guess. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, she's not in public, to be technical about it.
I actually didn't get a bonus sandwich this time. I really wanted to get the Santa Fe chicken bonus sandwich.
Bonus meal, yes. Maybe that's why she was so annoyed, because that was her original order, and then Salah was like, we talked about this. Because remember, before we see her inhale anything else, that he was going to help regulate her with the noodles. I'm sure this is going well. She seems well regulated in this moment. Because I'm going to cut this part out, I'll just let you know, she is very smugly, purposefully talking very slowly and then being like, and putting a fry in. You know, and that kind of baiting, no, watch me eat the fry. Are you annoyed? Are you mad? No, I'm just going to cut it.
I didn't.
I'm sure it was a choice you made.
Almost tastes like a Whopper and cheese.
It's a cheeseburger. There's only going to be so much difference.
That's my little rant for today.
Your little rant. I'm sure she went into the live after this. I'm actually not sure, but it wasn't her only rant of the day.
I'm still kind of hungry. What can I have?
Well, I'm sure you're about to find something.
Noodles. I make really good noodles.
Where's Salah right now? Did she send him off to his friends so she could eat without him stopping her?
Yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, here's the bonus noodles.
She's so pleased because she thinks it's going to make people so angry. And I'm like, dude, you eat poison, I don't die. I'm just going to sit here and watch. You're just giving me more content.
They're very good.
They are
Yes.
instant noodles.
They're just like Indomie fried noodles. It's called fried noodles. So I add the sauce packets from those. And then I add some tomato paste, a bit of chicken
Cream.
bouillon,
Say cream.
bit of soy sauce, bit of cream.
Oh, Jesus, didn't think she was actually going to do it. Bouillon, soy sauce in something that's already going to be incredibly salty, tomato and cream. Like, they don't need a sauce. They are flavored. But God forbid we not add the extra calories. And this is her big serving plate and it's pretty full. So are we guessing 3 packets of noodles? I'd say at least 3. She had 10, right?
And water.
She's going to burn the roof of her
So
mouth.
good.
It's going to be like molten lava.
Yum. Well, these are addictive.
Yeah. That's why you said you weren't going to bring them in the house, remember?
So I'm trying not to. I really have to try not to take a break from these.
Don't buy them. Would be a good start.
Ramen for a while.
Oh. Hopefully that will be her last ramen for a while. So there are no more packets. She's not going to have them in the kitchen saying hopefully these will be the last. So she's already mowed through however many other from the 10.
Whenever I say these things, I have the intention of actually doing it. And I don't follow through because I just fail at it. It's hard.
Yeah, life is like hard and stuff.
You know, but at the time I am sincere and I want to stop it, but...
It's more the fact that your sincerity goes about 0.2 seconds. It's how fast you turn. The struggle itself is real. I'd never blame anyone for the struggle. But you can't take her seriously when she's literally sitting there with the noodles being like, oh yeah, these are really addictive. But I brought 10 packets into the house. Not 1, 10.
I've had enough ramen for the past couple days that...
Yeah, 10 packets.
Yeah.
Solar regulating is going really well.
It's hot.
I hope she's at least got a few days before she gets on that plane. Because well, it's not really logic, but the emotions with the binging is it's binge restrict. So if she's done this, at the very least for the next couple of days, she might be able to dial it back. And that might save the poor people around her. I mean, she's already going to be quite the feature on the plane. You don't need to be adding, you know, bodily dysfunction to it.
They're so creamy.
You
and
put
good.
cream in them. What were you expecting?
Blow away. Like, it's crunch time, right? So...
Crunch time. Stop slopping noodles then.
For travel, so I really have to try tomorrow to do some exercise. Probably just in the house.
It will likely not make a difference
Like
considering
walking in
what you're
place or
slamming
something?
down right now. Yep, just walk in place for a minute. It'll sort it out.
Maybe some Jane Fonda.
Every time she takes a bite, she then flattens it out again and it still fills the plate. 4 packets maybe?
Jane Fonda's a lot harder than I remember. I used to do that all the time.
You used to not have the body you have now.
But that was many, many years ago.
True.
So we'll see.
Yes, we will. It's not like she's not going to make content.
But I gotta cut back on, like, sodiums. Yep.
We won't go to the diabetic clinic, but, you know best. Let's just keep slamming these noodles as we say that. With their extra soy sauce.
And I want to make it very clear.
Go on.
I don't try to exploit myself
She doesn't need to try.
by doing mukbangs or these videos. I'm just trying to be real.
Thinking back on that wording, I'm not trying to exploit myself. No, if you're being exploited, someone is doing it to you. You're choosing this all the way.
And, like, honest about what I eat.
No, you're trying to be confrontational about what you eat. You're not generally honest about it. You will hide anything you don't want to tell people. I realize it's not food, but you were going to hide your cat being in heat. You hid the pizza boxes. You hid the bonus sandwich until you hit a bit of gristle. You absolutely hide the things you eat. You were just mad enough at people that you were like, see, haters, I do what I want. Yeah, okay, enjoy your plane ride. Like, it's your life. As you like to tell us, enjoy your plane ride. You're not hurting us.
I'm never gonna hide behind an avatar.
Doesn't she have an AI generated? She has several, actually.
Hide myself because of my weight or, you know.
Okay, turn the filters off. Go on, turn the filters off. Do it. Because we know what her skin looks like and it doesn't look like that.
No.
But you do. You're on camera, but you're so filtered up, who would even know?
Just always be real and do what you're gonna do and own it. And if like people don't like it or they get offended, you know.
Too bad. You mad, haters? You mad? Do you want to talk about it? You mad?
Oh well. I mean, there's nothing you can do about that.
Yeah, Chantal, wow. Freeze frames again. She's very much enjoying her food, everybody. Freeze frames again. All we can really do at this point is remember that Foodie is infamous for her honesty.
People are free to come and go as they please.
She blocks so many people in the live. Was the live before this then? Is that what's happening? Or did it just escalate from here? You would have thought the food would have soothed her. That usually happens.
Obviously, I don't love to see people go.
You block
It's
them
like
enough.
disappointing sometimes depending on the person, but
There was a Biza, remember Aisha? She came out recently as a kind of anti-foodie. She'd had enough.
people have their reasons.
Just water off a duck's back, hey? Doesn't bother you.
You know?
Didn't spend the live blocking people. Oh, was the live members only or not? Because then she was just blocking members.
I'll never fault somebody
You seem to fault a
as
lot
a
of
viewer
people.
for needing time away. Like,
She actively enforces time
Yeah.
away if you annoy her. What happens to memberships when you get hidden from channel? Do you still get charged, or does her doing that mean that your membership gets paused? What happens?
just like I'm a real person, you guys are too.
We are absolutely meaningless to her. Whether you're a supporter, whether you're not, unless you're actively giving her something she wants, be it money or attention or praise, you are worthless to her. And worse, you're a hindrance to her. She will ban you as fast as blink.
So,
God, those noodles are still going.
man, I had another weird dream that I couldn't. It was part of my dream.
What was the other part?
Lately, I've been dreaming a lot about flying and airports and missing my flight.
It's almost as if you've got some anxiety around the experience that could be helped by other behaviors.
Which I don't know why, because like,
It's
with
such
my
a
anxiety
smooth experience.
of missing flights, I always show up at airports like 3 hours ahead of time.
For a long haul international flight, I don't think Morocco is a long haul for her. I'm not actually sure how long it would be. But for a long haul international, 3 hours is pretty standard these days, especially post-COVID. They're just like, please come early.
But I have a reoccurring dream of finally being able to leave somewhere that I don't want to be.
Like
And I
Kuwait?
can't find my car. I don't remember where I parked.
Oh, so this is a dream about leaving Kuwait, where she doesn't want to be, and going back to Canada because her car's there. Yeah, I'm sure this dream was meaningless.
And the parking lot is like a maze. And I can't figure out which parking lot it's in.
The parking lot by your aunt's apartment, I'm guessing.
And I have no memory, you know? You know how you can like recall some vague things by memory if you've done the activity?
Like getting visas, that kind of thing. Yeah, I know.
Actually parking your car, but in my dream I haven't actually parked my car. So I'm trying to remember an event that didn't actually happen.
Oh, because she's never parked a car. She couldn't rely on experience.
And then usually the car will end up being at my mom's.
Oh, so this is a dream you've had reoccurring recently.
Because for some reason, I'm going to be staying at my mom's.
Because you got nothing and nowhere in Canada other than debt. But it's a mystery. Let's keep going. I have had some fork pictures today, like right in the mouth. I'm going to be kinder to her.
But my mom is always reliable in my dreams. She's always there.
Yeah, she is indulgent.
Anytime I
of you.
call her, she picks up. Anytime I show up, she's there.
To be fair, that does seem like an exception rather than a rule in her life. I wonder why that is, Chantal.
Because I do have an amazing mom.
I think I'm going to refrain from commenting on that because Chantal was quite the adolescent.
Alright, last bit of ramen for a while, inshallah. I hope I have the strength to do this. I do pray for the strength to do it.
Literally days until you travel. The panic in her eyes right now.
But
She hasn't even finished eating
They're
it.
so good. I like crave them every day.
You crave everything every day. That's the problem. You can say no to a craving and you won't die.
Instant noodles are apparently one of the most unhealthiest foods you can eat.
Yeah.
Which is probably why I love them.
Instant noodles and donuts, which is basically her past week.
Anyways, guys, that is it for this video and my late night meal.
See, I would want to know the timeline of that, I think she should have said. And even with it being fast food, I kind of don't believe that she would have only eaten twice, because she would count the noodles and the burger as a meal together.
Yeah, I guess I just wanted to show you kind of
I wonder how many of those sunflower seeds are left.
what I would eat when I'm being kind of naughty with the food.
Oh, I hate it when people describe themselves as naughty with food, like it doesn't have a morality. I would say Chantal is a bad person. I don't think it's the eating that makes her bad.
Choices at night. But I'm gonna really try not to eat ramen for a while, because...
Oh, and how many ice creams are left? Because she seems to have been going through those. There were 4 boxes in that freezer. I wonder if she'd do a fridge tour.
I had a lot lately, and I just love it too much. Anyways, I guess that's it. Thank you so much for watching and listening to me as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye. Okay, and there we have it. Prepping well for her holiday. I'm sure there'll be no problems en route. I don't think we know yet exactly the date, but she seemed pretty relieved that Julia's shot seems to have started to make a difference. So I think it's pretty soon. And I guess we'll find out. If she's talking about exercising, it's probably pretty soon. All right, guys, thank you so much for listening, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.